Saying things people already know out loud is tight.
Get out of my head! It's cool to know other people think about this stuff too.
This is...
Hey! If you don't stop, I will contact the usher.
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI. I'm gonna have a look at this show, The Rehearsal, on HBO. The first episode, I have no idea why it's called Orange Juice No Pulp, but apparently this is a bit of a human experiment kind of show. Shout out to Tom from work, who's the dude who told me to check this out. So I'm gonna see what this is all about. Apparently the host of the show helps this guy figure out like how to have this awkward conversation about whether he has a master's degree or something like that. Apparently it's very elaborate, a lot goes into it, and it sounds right up my alley, so we're going to check it out. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Let's have a look at The Rehearsal.
Cor Skeet is a 50-year-old teacher from Brooklyn, New York, and there's nothing he loves more than trivia.
I'm very good at television trivia. Who is the youngest person to ever be inducted into the television
Got some hair going on there, bro.
A few months ago, Cor responded to a vague Craigslist post I put on the internet, sharing a story about a lie he told his bar trivia team over 12 years ago.
Play trivia with them often, and the problem was that I wanted to seem like I was smarter than I was. My teammates all had advanced degrees. I decided to let them think I had a master's degree when I was just getting my bachelor's.
I love how petty that is.
How to make love all night and drive a woman wild.
Why'd you pick up that book?
Well, you know.
I think we're gonna get along pretty well.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I have a friend on the team that keeps sending me jobs that require a master's degree. So now it's being shoved back in my face again, and I'm running out of excuses.
I understand his dilemma. This trivia team is his life. And when you reveal your true self, people don't always like
What's with this guy?
But I wanted to show him. I assume you've seen some of my previous work, or
I'm afraid I haven't.
I've not seen any of his previous work either.
Yeah.
sharing some laughs so far.
He's so goddamn awkward, man. What is this? What is
So
this?
that's no accident. Everything that's happened so far today, I've rehearsed it dozens of times. These exact words in a replica of your home with an actor playing you.
What?
Okay.
You can just tell a man something like that sitting in his living room.
Well, there wasn't a leak in your building. That was my team.
What?
They secretly made a digital map of your entire home.
This is
Created every detail of the space as a
kind of scary, man.
in a warehouse a few miles from here. And with the help of the actor I hired, analyzed your submission video to mimic your speech patterns and psychology.
This is mental, man. There's no way this dude, like, didn't consent to this or something, man. Like, come on. He's just gonna do this in a man's house? Kinda.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
If I had the ability to know if I knew how the other person or other people are going to react or how the situation.
That's all you've got to ask at this point?
Give a reaction that's very, very violent on some people, even beyond the several predictions you can make.
What do you mean by violent?
Yeah,
Like,
so-
calling me names and saying things that are so unforgivable that I couldn't.
I thought trivia was about to start throwing hands.
Who are you worried about specifically?
I'd rather not reveal the name. How do I put it?
Careful.
Depending on her mood, you don't want to cross her too much.
I couldn't stage a rehearsal for Cor with no details about his friend. So I planned a day trip for us upstate that was strategically designed to endear me to him and hopefully get him to open up. Have you ever been?
Never.
I really hope this
in my
guy
entire
signed something with, like, HBO and went to, like, their actual friggin' office and met people before he got into a van with guns with this incredibly strange man that's already violated his privacy. Cor, mate, make better decisions, bro. Hopefully this works out for you.
The mutual disclosure of personal information in a heated pool.
How romantic.
Was married for 5 years.
To the woman in the trivia thing?
I wasn't sure if my portrayal of vulnerability was convincing, but on the ride home, Core finally told me the name of his trivia friend, Trisha, and what she did.
Huh, Trisha.
What's the blog called?
Cheap chick in the city.
Cheap Chick in the City?
Cheap chick
He does
in the
not
city.
like that title. The tone in his voice there was amazing.
Cheap Chick in the City seemed to be a bare-bones website dedicated to low-cost activities in New York.
Trisha, you fraud.
But it seemed like the majority of posts were just apologies for not having anything to post that day. I understand that. Sometimes you don't want to say anything, but you do want people to know you exist.
I guess.
I decided to create a blog of my own called Thrifty Boy and offered Trisha the opportunity to write an article for us. And luckily, she took the gig.
Oh my god.
A professional bird watcher for our site, because bird watching is a thrifty thing to do.
So she's gonna profile this woman and then go and act as her. This is like... this is absolute insanity. Clearly all these people, like, agreed to be on this. They've got their faces and stuff. I guess money talks, bullshit walks, but fuck, man.
Didn't seem frightening at all, but she did like to talk.
But you know, my dad is really into birds. He seriously has, like, he lives in North Carolina, which I guess apparently.
Oh, yeah.
But otherwise, I mean, aside from our roommates, I'm actually pretty happy with the way things are. But
Oh my god.
I wanted to get a sense of how Trisha would respond to being lied to, data that would be crucial for our rehearsal.
Daughter's name is Trisha, but that was actually a lie. I don't have a daughter.
oh wow, okay. You know, that's interesting, but I understand.
I'm sorry that I.
It's fine, no worries. Do you have any funny moments that you had with birds, or any fun like?
Wow.
Was Core worried for nothing? Or was Trisha just
Nah,
able to
man.
bottle up her rage because it was a stranger?
Yeah.
Core was so convinced she would have an extreme reaction that he insisted that
Plus,
he
she's not in like a social setting. She's in like a work setting.
I invited Core into my secret warehouse to begin his rehearsal.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Well, this
Fuck,
is
man.
the perfect replica. I mean, there's not even the funhouse version of it. It looks, wow.
This guy's holding it together incredibly well. I would be freaking the hell out right now. I would still be convinced they're gonna murder me if I was on this show. More than ever at this point. The more he points out how much shit is correct, I would be getting further and further freaked out.
I don't remember the plot fully. What did Willy Wonka do? Was he good?
Well, he
Was he a
created,
bad guy?
well, he had some questionable things. He was this mysterious
Mysterious is right.
factory full of candy, basically.
But I'm the bad guy?
Well, but he's a dream maker.
Okay.
And you're making some dreams happen for
But
me.
kids died in the factory?
Well, they supposedly died. I don't know for sure if they actually.
Okay.
So,
Oh, they died.
get some good fate.
And the old man, I thought you were crippled in bed, old man, and then suddenly golden ticket, out he jumps from bed, fucking whatever.
And the first choice Core would have to make is where to sit. What's this one?
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
Can I have an orange juice, snow pulp, and a margarita, please?
Coming right up.
Name of the episode. Wow, that's a
Is that a
interesting choice, I guess.
Roommates are driving me crazy, and just it's one of those days where like.
Oh yeah, she's got a shitload of inspiration now. She knows everything about this chick's life.
specialized flowchart software?
What? Twist to dish.
This is insane.
Core had told me there was a chance Trisha could misinterpret his invitation as a sign of romantic interest.
Oh shit. She would.
I mean, as a woman, how would you take that if you touched a guy's hand and he just left it there?
She could read that as you flirting back.
Right.
So I had Core practice some standard defenses to any
I don't
advance.
know how much action Cora's getting either, to be honest.
on, and it just didn't switch on. And like it was you know, that thing of I was in the middle of writing something, so I'm thinking I'm gonna
exactly what that chick was like. She's good.
I think you need to take control of the conversation. She's not going to give you an opening.
Okay.
If you just let her talk, she's just going to keep talking, right?
I'll try just one more time. Let's see if I can.
I have a lot of experience doing that at work.
My educational situation is up front.
What?
Oh, you're gonna drop the hammer hard at the start? That's probably a good way. You should start with, I've got cancer. What? No, not really, but I don't have a master's degree.
I don't owe you an explanation for that. I really don't. I owe you an apology for putting you through that, but I don't feel I owe you an explanation.
Say you lied and you fucking have a bit of an ego and you wanted to sound smarter than you were. It's fine. It happens.
Core became entranced by the game, and when he didn't know an answer, he couldn't focus on anything else.
That's right. I'm going to lose some points on this one. Yeah. I thought I would have known who hosted Wheel of Fortune before Passage. And I had 10,000 names in my head, but I couldn't think
of it. John Deeks? No, John Mustachio, Aussie guy. John Burgess. There he is.
But who cares if you lose the game? You got this off your chest. I mean, it's just one night of bar trivia.
Ooh, one night of bar trivia is sacrosanct to us.
And that's what he told me, that if it wasn't going well on the actual trivia night, he might bail on the confession entirely.
Oh my god.
Not for that.
Isn't it just for fun? Like, everyone's drunk, right?
No. Then I'm gonna have two things against me. I messed up a good trivia night, and I lied.
Oh, nobody gives a shit about your trivia. His eyes did as well, like, right, everyone? Y'all understand, right? Core.
The only way to know the actual trivia questions that the real host would be asking would involve some sort of cheating, and that would be unethical.
Yeah, a little bit.
Posing as the founder of the popular blog Thrifty Boy, I arranged an interview with the real trivia host at one of the other bars he hosts at. It was one thing to get the trivia questions for the big night, but making sure Core knew the answers would be its own challenge.
Is he gonna, like, drop all these, like, nuggets of information throughout the fucking... Core's gonna know this on the night, though.
Using these casual strolls to covertly implant every single trivia answer into Core's brain without him knowing. If you ever need to get in, the code is 1789. Building's looking pretty tall.
It is tall, but it's not the tallest building in the world. That would be the Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
The Burj Khalifa? Huh.
Yeah. Not the most suspicious conversation you've ever had in your life.
Oh my god, that's nuts.
Oh my gosh.
See, it's days like these that I curse the Chinese for inventing gunpowder.
That's crazy, oh my god.
Well, good luck with you, sir. Good luck with the whole...
Oh my god, there's no way Core doesn't... Unless they have, like, 300 hours of, like, unused footage, there is no way Core is not picking up on these bizarre nuggets of information just getting dropped in his lap for like a couple of weeks in a row. He's probably like, I gotta walk around a lot more. You learn a lot of random trivia that way. The pizza looks terrible, by the way. That looked very cold.
They probably don't want the interruption happening during the confession, so maybe make sure your drink isn't empty at this point in the night, right?
Right.
Damn, man.
I decided to give you a little buzz.
He's sounding way more confident.
My whole educational status has been a scam.
It's not your whole status.
Just based after my childhood, I guess.
Just the, you know, master's degree or whatever.
Core seemed to be testing new approaches. But that didn't mean Trisha.
No way. Come on, man.
You had a master's degree and that was all bullshit.
Well,
is this what you think a friendship is? Like, you have no respect for me, no respect for my time.
She's inviting him into the drama triangle.
I don't want to talk to you again.
Please don't go.
He lied about having a master's degree. I just heard their conversation.
Oh, no.
This guy is such a fraud.
Who doesn't have a master's
Oh, the
and the
shame.
loser of tonight's trivia is Core Skeet.
Core. He's gonna start throwing hands. Is he? Does he flip? Does he snap? Is that what this real experiment is about? How far can we push Core until he goes absolutely ape shit?
But when he arrived, there was a problem. The table was taken.
Oh, fuck.
Fortunately, we had rehearsed for this exact scenario.
My grandmother died of brain cancer recently, and this terrible thing. This table here is like a sentimental thing. Oh, that'd be nice of you. Thank you so much.
My grandmother very recently died of something very similar, so I feel for you.
I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't care about your dead grandmother. Get out. I got lies to confess to. He's prepared, though. He put in the hours. He put in the reps. Steph Curry didn't get good at shooting threes, overnight.
Decided to get you a rum and coke, a little buzz.
Little buzz.
And so and then I had to take extra time with my roommates, which I hate. And there's this awful food truck outside my apartment that was making all this noise. I did report them, but it took a little while. So they were finally gone when I was on my ride.
She's a Karen. Oh, no wonder she's so stressed.
It was time for trivia.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment you all been waiting for.
Yeah, he took control of the conversation, didn't let her ramble on. Good on you, Core.
Recumbent bikes are everywhere.
What mode of transportation?
Core, are you putting together the dots right now? Oh no, he's just in the zone. Good point. He's way too in the zone to notice any of that shit.
The French Revolution. The correct answer, gunpowder.
Practiced an option where he would get pizza for both of them right after the fourth round, so it would be easier for him to initiate the confession while her mouth was full.
Oh, that is a good fucking tactic, man. Oof. Well done.
2 cheese pizzas, please.
Make it 3.
The pizza tastes better after a certain period of time. The pizza's good, but then after a couple rounds, it really hits it in the last spot. Especially after a couple rums and cokes.
Oh, he's got cold feet. Dude. Don't you chicken out. Come on, Core. Come on, Core, do it. She's not talking. Say it. Come on.
And as the clock kept ticking, he just sat there.
Oh no. Come on. Do it. Why are you looking the other way? You look that loudmouth bitch in the face and you tell her that you don't have a master's degree. Do it. Or maybe he just really loves the pizza and he is just like, oh, I can't wait for that pizza. Oh, please ask about a job.
You know, there's been something in my mind I've had to deal with, and maybe it's hang on a second.
Oh my god.
Almost around the corner.
I've got anxiety watching this shit. You could do it. Say it.
What's that?
They ring the bell. They're getting closer to making the pizza.
I get you. What were you saying before?
My whole educational life has been like a kind of a fraud.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I felt kind of bad because I didn't want to level with you about that.
Okay. Well,
I was only going my bachelor's degree at the time.
it's still pretty impressive. I mean, lots of people don't have bachelor's degrees. It's cool. I'm not surprised, but I thought you had a master's, but
Hang on a second. 1 second.
God damn it! Oh, I was into that.
And
I kind of probably tell me, but I had no idea. But it's very brave of you to tell me this. I really had no clue.
She took it pretty well.
Core sat with her for the next hour and a half and began sharing things that he had never told Trisha in their nearly 20 years of friendship.
Core, Wind it back, man. Don't do that.
And by the time he came of the age, he doesn't want to pay for it.
Wow, that's rough. I'm sorry.
Tells everybody everything. Everything you're saying right now, her housemate's definitely going to hear about it, even though she hates him or her.
I also had Cor rehearse the aftermath of his confession, beyond the actual night.
I thought they were going to be in bed together.
So, what is a ribbon?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I would have lost the point on this color.
Is he going to end up hooking up with fake Trisha? He deserves fake Trisha.
Actually did better than expected when we actually won. Those particular questions
He
correctly.
has no idea.
You got everything off your chest, and it must feel good.
I got it off my chest, and I still won.
But you cheated at trivia. You just don't know it.
There's something I need to come clean about.
What now?
So, I knew what the trivia answers were going to be tonight, and I taught you them in advance without you knowing.
He's gonna be so pissed.
I know you're against cheating, and this isn't cheating because you actually didn't know.
I just did a little bit of magic on your brain and gave you the answers.
Confession, and I wanted your confidence to be up. I want to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He doesn't forgive you, Nathan.
I appreciate your motivation, but you ruined the whole thing for me because I knew the answers. and I'm on TV now, and everybody now is gonna think that. It's a mistake. It was a huge mistake. You fucked this all up.
Oh God, he's so angry.
You were an awful person.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, Willy Wonka, you're an awful person. You are not forgiven in the slightest.
Of course.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Wow. If you don't have an incredibly dark sense of humor like I do, you're probably wondering why I found the end of that so funny. Wow, he crushed that guy at the end. He helped him throughout the whole thing. But at the end, to tell him, I knew something. When he was implanting those things, I'm like, he's not going to appreciate this. He's going to feel absolutely, furious. Okay, maybe I'm getting worked. Is this, acting? I don't think it was. But that was... Oh, my God. That ending was something else. Oh, that was amazing. What a weird show. They put so much effort into this show, so much money spent on this show as well to do all this stuff. I got questions about how they managed to get the mapping inside of the guy's house and not get sent to prison. Someone would have been taking the fall for that. Questions about how the hell this show works, but I know this guy worked on Sacha Baron Cohen's This Is America, so who knows what they've figured out in terms of getting real people in these candid situations in these highly polished produced kind of environments. So that was crazy shit. Very entertaining. I was worried that it went for 40 minutes, but man, that was a very necessary 40 minutes to get to where we got. And let me know in the comments if you guys want me to keep having a look at this show. I'll definitely be watching it. Let me know if you want me to do it on the channel. Go check out my Harry Potter reactions, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You know the drill. I got heaps of reactions coming up. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.